I'm gonna put this out there right now about Bang'em Smurf. We're gonna do it on Inside the Features. We're gonna do it on my new shit. I'm gonna address the shit because Smurf wanted to jump on an Instagram live video with Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip! Yeah, he jumped on with Queen's Flip and he wanted to say some shit about me. You know what, Smurf? We shot that interview in January, right? That's not no old interview and shit. I have never done no fucking Paris Hilton photoshopping and shit like that. Like, I wouldn't waste the time in my day to go and Photoshop your teeth, bruh. Like, you done hit me on the email and you said, Mikey T, are you Photoshopping my shit on the clips? I'm like, no, Smurf, I wouldn't do that. I got too much respect for you. And just so everybody knows, the whole issue with me and Smurf it all started because I was on my way back from Philly from shooting a new podcast that I do with Gilly the Kid called $1 Million Worth of Game. So I get on the phone and my homie Caddilac from Murder Inc. hit me up. He's like, yo, Mikey T, what's good? You want to shoot through the hood and do an interview with me? I'm like, yo, Ta, what's poppin', bruh? I'm actually just touching back into Connecticut, but I'm going to be back out your way in a few days. So yeah, we could definitely lock in and shoot an interview. And then I was like, you know what? While I got you on the phone, bro, I had just shot an interview with the homie Bang'em Smurf, because I was always doing this. I was always bringing Bang'em's name up to everybody that I be working with, trying to shed a little bit of light on him. You know, I always fucked with Domination and shit, all the way back into the Dice days with Rick Ross and shit. I always fucked with them. So of course I bring up Bang'em Smurf's name. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, Caddilac was like, yeah, I do remember that situation. The situation was, it was a situation where Caddilac Ta's wifey or his baby mom was walking through Jamaica, Queens, and she had a Murder Inc. shirt on, and apparently all the cats who were supporting G-Unit started throwing bottles at her. So when I got a call from somebody that I personally know, somebody that I have a relationship, Caddilac Ta, and I'm about to put out a blog having to do with his baby mama, I felt obliged to tell him, like, yo, Ta, I was on the phone with Smurf the other day, and he had actually told me about this situation where you pulled up in 50's hood and went and talked to him. He's like, where you pulled up in 50's hood and actually checked him. And he's like, oh, shit. He's like, I do remember that shit. I was like, yo, me and Smurf were just talking about that in a blog, but did you know that when 50 came back to the block, he actually made a call, and he had dude brought to him that actually threw the bottle, and he smacked him. So I told Caddilac Ta that whole situation, and Ta was like, nah, I didn't know that shit, but that's dope. I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know, man. I just wanted to let you know. So fast forward a few days later, I'm chilling, I'm doing some editing, and I decided to give Smurf a call. And you can hit Smurf any day of the week, and like you can hit him with some positive news, and this motherfucker's gonna act like he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You know, he's in a bad mood. So I hit Smurf. I'm like, yo, what's good, Smurf? My homie from Report Card Radio, Clark Martin, is with me, and he's like trying to talk to Smurf about some digital images and shit, getting pictures together for the Keeping It Real series that me and Smurf had just started together, the Keeping It Real YouTube page. And I'm like, yo, Clark, chill. Smurf isn't really trying to hear all that. He's all trying to ask Smurf, you got a nice picture we can use for the blog? And I'm like, yo, chill. Smurf ain't really. So anyway, Smurf starts to get like negative and shit, and I'm like, yo, Smurf. So I'm like, yo, let me tell you about the shit, yo. I actually had Caddilac Ta from Murder Inc. confirm your story about 50. And then Smurf got all combative. He's like, yo, why you telling these motherfuckers my business? Why you telling everybody what I'm saying out there in the world? And I'm like, first of all, this is a blog that's about to be dropped like a week later. So, I mean, mind you. And then it just, like, it really triggered me when he said this. Like, because we're talking about a man's baby mom or his wife. And, you know, like, I'm not going to cross those lines. No matter how crazy y'all might think I am with all these interviews and shit, I'm not going to cross the line when it comes to a man's family. I got respect for a man's family. So I had to let Caddilac Ta know the situation, and I'm going to stand by it.